big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Got that 30 on my side. Everybody pick a side.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Inside the 35. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown.
What's that for fun? We don't blood in my eyes, but we ain't see.
It's offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a huge... Drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
I don't like how they only gave me 4 yards for that.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Chris Braswell there on the stop. 3rd and 2, and here's Minshew. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down. Throwing is Minshew. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Back is Minshew. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he will score again.
I remember.
What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
I remember hearing this from the flash screen. I remember them days I ain't had no clothes.
Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Kind of nose to the end zone all season long.
I remember looking at myself and get a penny. Late nights on the avenue by myself, I need a game, man, but
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Minshew. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas.
Change. I'm going to shoot up how we have one another.
Now a give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Regardless.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't.
Sorry, you coming back home. Shut up. It's gonna be better. To ride across all the Porsche and Gucci sweater.
Offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he is the NFL leading rush.
Two double cuts, I can walk up by the best one.
Give up the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Minshew. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You're giving me out that belt.
They'll come up here
I don't
first
want to go back
and
in
10.
no more, coach.
Up the middle they go. Has some room inside the 30. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over. But
gosh, I must have still. Way back. Money in deals.
This offense and their running back heading back on the field.
I like going because I don't have Brandon Brown trot. All on my own. And I'm missing shot when you coming back.
To the ground, a first down run. Space to run inside the 20. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vegas. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Looked at a picture of rapping like them already messed. Ran up my money, but still ain't happy like what a mess. I know somebody bought it down in it for many millions. Alright, so I can't explain the feeling. Yeah. Who would ever knew deep in the project buildings? Keep it 1,000, I keep it 1 billion.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Only in the field, girl.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Minshew. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Raiders. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in 1 game. So he is into the end zone yet again. He has been unstoppable all game long. And with that last score, he has set a new NFL record, the most total touchdowns by a running back in a single game.
Keep it 1,000, I keep it 1 million. And I say, I know it'll be the blue and right come. People change up for no reason, that's how life goes.
Now a run on 1st down. Oh, big hole left side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is 6 rushing touchdowns in the game, equaling the record set by Alvin Kamara on Christmas Day in 2020. You're watching one of the great individual performances in NFL history.
Like them already missing. Running my money, but still ain't happy like what I'm missing. Body dominant for many millions. Alright,
so this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
Diamonds dancing automatic, first one gonna be second, and out without the box of the green. I'm saying that kind of on my bladder. And it'll trust me for a bitch on the that's what I find left every time I cry. I'll probably be a billionaire. I'll probably be a trainer. I lost it. And I'm around. Get around to her. She out of here. And I'm in love with myself. I can't keep fucking with this child. She not good for my health. I was dancing automatic. I made it out of the box of the game. I'm not fan. Well, bitch, what I had about every time I cried, I was like a bitch. I finally I don't even fun with niggas knowing they some fucking right. Every time I cry, I'll finally be a millionaire. I'll finally be a millionaire. Time is dancing automatic, for so no mistake I made. Now we got the boss of the game. I said I come on my bladder. I ain't got no trust, that's for a bitch, son, nigga. I swear I die every time I cry. I'll finally be a millionaire. I'll finally be a trainer. Oh. Here you go, lean them to a call my whole team really on the last thinking all you ass on you. Big old thing, but just try it. And then I was inside the studio. Hey, I said about it. The Raiders ain't got no damn uniforms. They only got like damn two colors, gray and black.
It's week 15
With a
of
little
the
white, gray, black,
NFL.
and white.
And at center stage, it's the Raiders' versatile running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Falcons under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the national. The Raiders offense in the midst of a perfect season. They get their first possession here. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man at running back. Boy, he's been great.
He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to look up. I was enjoying what I was seeing.
Now,
it's highly unlikely that he does it again. That type of a game, but maybe a couple of touchdowns, I think that's within reach.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it, right out of the gate?
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago.
Cause my niggas was feeling colder. I told her too many. Eight, 2, 1.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now he's loose at the 40. He stiff arms him. And down to the 7-yard line. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Here we go now on first and goal. Now Minshew. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. He may go.
I almost trust somebody.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I'm sorry, I think I didn't catch him. Put up
Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
So we treat that rap man like the dog game. It's that straight drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I ain't playing a home game in a little minute.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Like a fitted cap.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. Still going. Inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. But go ahead and give it. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes again. Inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there.
Keep going,
75 yards. And the Raiders have got it on cruise control. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to...
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see...
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights loose.
Come on.
After the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. This is 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now he's loose again. Down the numbers. There he goes. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 93 yards. And the Raiders get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
So it's a high five for that one. His fifth rushing touchdown of the game as he... The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
I know they're here because
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
that nigga grabbed my toe.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What's good,
Back
chat?
now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
What's up?
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Like I said in a live
Now
video.
2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
He's
Now
still
he's
looking
into
for
the
me.
clear again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
They on D-line sweet.
A great play there. 39 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. This is quick. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Up in paradise. Walking in this mall with a lot of ice.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And
he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
They shifting left too. I gotta catch it.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Shoves him aside. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Still alive, boy. And they're still alive.
They'll try to run this one in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is going to put his name in the NFL record books. He's now
left from the gutters when I stick around. See what? Because I'm late now.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas. And
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special team.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they...
First, they gotta make him get down. Why when they gotta spend that stick around? See what? Because I'm lit now. That's for a fact. All my niggas know how we rockin'. He made it to smile out the bottom. Oh, they searching for one like my own. He cooked an Oakley visor and playing the game. They want me to wear Oakley visor, my nigga. Who we play next week? Curious. Life goes on. Life goes on. I'm scarred from all the losses in the streets. Life goes on. Life goes on. So many police sirens. Alright. I gotta change that ugly ass tattoo. That shit so ugly. Hold on. That bit ugly. Hold on, you my player. How the hell I change my tattoo? Trust, who can I run to? Who can I trust? Who can I run to? Who can I trust? Who can I run to? Who can I trust? Who can I run to? Back against the wall, I let the whole of it feel right. I'm not rocking with the big arms. I'm sipping syrup on my can't even find. Who can I chase? Who can I run to? Who can I chase? Who can I run to? I see that. Yeah. Oh, do you? I see that. Yeah. I'ma skip town, see my wrist on. Everybody wanna own me for benefits. Now when I'm in the best, really good as me lit. Now fit, now nigga roll up, blood spit. Now that's all my nigga change so much. Anybody nigga looking at my change so much. Ain't so much. One false move, but the gang gon' bust. How do you have this 2020 how to be you? Yeah, man, don't fit you. Act out, you gon' ass up. Boy, to catch a body, he gon' leave you in the rear view. Kids who I got here shorty in my bed doing dance move and then back to the fist and the fist and nigga really used to dress funny I'm watching you tell you I'm funny. Every time I say you mention my name, I promise I'm gonna keep for the time. Now I was thinking I bothered you, funny and I'm bothering you tell you I'm funny. I tell them again, you mention my name, I promise. Damn, they don't got the yellow gloves. That's crazy. It's crazy. I need a clean plug gloves. Benefit, all up was I don't want no brandy ass gloves though. Everybody say they tell you fun nigga. They tell them again you mention my name, I'm home. Nah nigga, you supposed to. Now I was in that boss you. I'm rocking with these. I was in that boss you. Fun nigga, you boss niggas, they tell you fun nigga. How you tell them again you mention my name, I'm home. I'm gonna keep for the dog nigga. You supposed with you. Now I was in that boss you. I used to fall with you. Now I was in that boss you. Alright, for the dark, I just do the same shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little lazy, nigga. Everybody wanna fuck with me with benefits now. Y'all some niggas better could've seen me that now. Roll up, blood split down. Sounds so bad, nigga change so much. Nigga looking at my change so much. I don't know about the game so much. One false move and the gang gon' bust. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like one of them. Well, one of these on one hand. I wonder why. Only got in my mind. Alright, now we ready. It's busting. It's hot outside.